you going to arrest me?
I am going to arrest you for DUI.
An Illinois woman arrested for driving under the influence. But that's not the story. This is. 4 officers carried Dana Holmes into a padded cell at the LaSalle County Jail. Face down on the floor, the 3 men and 1 woman stripped all of her clothes off.
I was terrified. I felt helpless. I was scared, and I lay there crying.
It started when officers pinned Holmes to the ground after she lifted her leg during a pat-down. And now she's suing.
These are on-duty deputy sheriffs humiliating and groping a female inmate. And it makes you wonder, were these guys ever trained?
The LaSalle County Sheriff's Office is so far not talking about the strip search because of the lawsuit. But that's not stopping Dana Holmes.
What do you hope comes out of this lawsuit?
I hope they lose their jobs.
All right, let's bring in HLN law enforcement analyst Mike Brooks and talk through this video while we show it to you, because, Mike, a lot of people have a problem with what they're about to see on screen.
Absolutely.
As her lawyers,
Sure.
others in the community have been talking about how this is totally uncalled for. I want to get your take on it. So let's take a look at the video first. Okay, so we've got the strip search going on right here, right? Well, actually, the search.
Right, just a regular search after they bring her in.
Now, she lifts her leg. Let's pause it right there if we can. If we can go back. Well, the idea, we got to go back a little bit more. But at one point, she lifts her leg, and then you've got 1, 2, 3 officers going after her. And by the way, she was searched at the scene when she had her DUI, 3 times the legal limit.
Right.
But still, why search her again then, and was that appropriate?
When you do something at the scene, you do it basically for officer safety. When you get to the jail, those are the sheriff's deputies. They want to make sure there's no contraband. So they're going to search you again. They're going to do a very thorough search.
Even if she was already searched?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you do it at the scene, you do it again, okay? So right here, did they ask her to lift her foot up, or did she kick her foot back? That's what's not clear here. But even if she kicked her foot back, because when you're searching somebody, you take the shoes off, you say, lift up your foot, and you look at the bottom of their foot, you tap their shoes, make sure there's nothing inside each of the shoes.
Right.
That's normal. That's what's done at every jail in the country. So here, did they think that she kicked back at them? But still, if you look at it, it doesn't look like a violent kick to me.
Well, why also are the men there for the strip search? Because a lot of times when we hear about searches,
right,
it's usually a woman searching a woman or a man searching a man.
There's not supposed to be any cross-gender searches now.
So let's look at this. So they take her into this padded cell, 3 men holding her down, 1 woman taking off her clothes, and, Mike, they strip her naked.
I don't know why they did that. By law in Illinois, you only strip search someone if you think that they're hiding some kind of contraband. What led them to believe that she had some contraband? That's the thing, because, Ryan, there are hundreds of DUIs across the country every single day, and I guarantee you, I would say 99.9% of those arrests do not involve a strip search.
So you say no reason to do that right there. And again, when I think about strip searches, I usually think approval from your supervisor, the officer, at least in Illinois, I know this is true. In Illinois, it's got to be a female officer searching another female officer, and in a secluded area.
Right. Well, you go through TSA at the airport.
Right.
You don't have a female officer if you're doing a pat down on you.
Right.
Now if a male officer at the scene for officer safety can just feel around the waist and under the arms, but not around the breast, just for officer safety there. Then when they get them to the jail, they'll do a more thorough search.
So for you, that second part uncalled for.
Right, but I want also, one of the things we don't hear.
Right.
We don't hear any audio with this tape. But still, even if you had audio, what led them to believe that she had some kind of contraband? I'm not buying the whole search.
And by the way, the police office is saying, the precinct is saying they're not commenting because it's a pending lawsuit.